Hi everyone, it's Irate with a new mixed media page. I have to admit this is not one of my favorite pages, but I thought the process was kind of interesting and I learned from it, so I thought maybe someone else would benefit from it as well, watching my failures. And I already warn you, the word constipation is gonna come up later in the video. You've been warned. Anyway, I'm starting here with a piece of white paper, and I got it from the local art store. It's a paper pad that is meant for mixed media, and the paper is, I would say, rather heavy, very similar to cardstock probably from the weight, and it's white and completely smooth, and it's just shy of 12 inches. And I used gesso, and I didn't film that part. And then I took the little stencils that came with the color add-on for the June hip kit. I really like these little stencils, they're a lot of fun. And I use molding paste or modeling paste to really cover the whole page. I really wanted texture. My original thought for the page was, I thought I was going to use it as a background for a photo of my daughter in the sea, and I'm gonna bring the photo, I think, now and then to look at stuff, and I think I covered a part of it because she's wearing underwear, and I felt it was kind of like not right to show her in her underwear on YouTube, so that's why the photo is weirdly covered. Anyway, I let everything completely dry, the molding paste. It needs a few hours, I would say. I usually leave it overnight. This page took me, I don't know how many days to make, because I was very, I wasn't happy, and I just kept adding on stuff. So after the modeling paste, I added some acrylic paint. This is the Dina Wakley heavy body acrylic paint, and I really like it. And these are, I think, two of my favorite colors from the line, which is turquoise and lime. And I'm using kind of a dry brush, and I really wanted texture, and I really wanted like the molding paste to show through. I was thinking about, you know, beach and you know, that like driftwood that you get, and that was kind of my thought. And I think I should have stopped here, like after the acrylic paint, but I didn't. So then I added mist, and I think this was the mistake. I added mist in I think some shade of like purple or pink, and I added it on top of the lime color, and I really did not like the shade that I got from the pink or purple on the lime. And basically I just spent the rest of like messing around with this page trying to get rid of those areas with, I think, the, you know, you have to know the mediums you're working with, and the dilutions are like famous or infamous with this, that once you put them on the page, doesn't matter what you put on it, gesso, molding paste, whatever, it will sip through. You'll never be able to completely cover them. And I think I had the same. This is not dilution spray, this is Lindy Stamp Gang spray, but it didn't matter what I put on it, that shade I was trying to get rid of just kept returning. I just thought I would try something, and I added a little bit of fluorescent pink acrylic paint, and I did like that pop of color, kind of unexpected, with the lime and the turquoise. But I think at the final page you can see a little bit of it. And yeah, and then I was really not liking it. That area, as I said, was really bugging me. So I covered it with gesso. And then I covered that with white acrylic paint. And then I covered that again with a layer of the Dina Wakley paints. And on top of that, I added some gelatos. And I think by this time, this page was just looking over-processed, like overworked. And it's kind of, at that stage, I think it's a little bit like the point of no return. So of course you could cover the whole thing completely in gesso and start again. Again, I'm not sure you would get a completely white surface because some mists really penetrate through whatever layer you put on them. So keep that in mind. But yeah, it was just not working. And this happens to me often, I would say. I think I have quite a pile of backgrounds that just did not make it into a final page because they didn't look like I wanted. But I don't know, for some reason I decided to be really, really stubborn with this, and eventually this became a finished page, which I'm not crazy about, to say the least, but it's growing on me. So I guess I just want to talk about, what do you do with these pages? And for me, really, many times they just go to the, fail pile, and I'm okay with that. I learn from every page that I make, and it's kind of like a risk, such huge risk. I'm such a risk taker that I take. I could do like more practice in like a journal or something, but I don't want to take the chance that I'll make something beautiful and then it's not going to be on the right paper for a 12 by 12 layout. And I really like my backgrounds to be kind of 11.5 inches, 11 3/4 of an inch. That's my preferred size. So, what to do when you get to the stage? So toss it, cover it, use it even though you're not too happy about it. But what I decided to do here eventually was to cut it. I die cut it into circles, and then I could choose the areas that looked the best. It's gonna come up in the video in a couple of minutes, but yeah, I'm just gonna talk about it now because I don't know what else to talk about. So that's another option. You can punch it, you can die cut it. I used thin metal dies here, and I have to say they got a bit covered with all the layers. I think a good way to avoid it, which I did after I cut the circles, I covered them with matte medium. And the reason I did it is because gelatos are not permanent, and besides the fact that I wanted everything to be like set and permanent, it was really messy to handle all these circles when they are full of gelatos. So I covered them with a layer of matte medium, and then everything was set. And also it helped me for the other stages of the layout because after all this work and cutting them into circles, I kind of had to start again the layout. So I'll tell you a bit about the photo that I ended up going with. It's two photos of my daughter eating ice cream, and this was, I think, on our fourth day of our trip to France, and we found this lovely little cafe in the city center of Grasse. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. which is the perfume center of France and the world. And I had the most delicious and beautiful chocolate tart. Oh, it was just so good. And my daughter, of course, had ice cream. And the title here is kind of a conversation I had with my husband, and we didn't actually have it at that place, but I really wanted to get it on the layout because it's just so typically him. I said, and that's the title, I said, ice cream in Italy, crepe in France. And then he said immediately, without thinking, constipation in Switzerland. And I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, we find stool jokes amusing. So this will be the constipation video. A good follow-up after the toilet video. And I just thought it was really funny. So he used to work with kids, and so he's very aware of all the problems, and this is no joking matter, people. I mean, really. Constipation. I'm sorry, it's just weird to talk about it. I'm sorry if it's like too graphic for anyone. I hope you're not eating while watching this, but you know, nutrition is important, and kids can really suffer from these type of things. So that's it. Of course, we try also to give her, between ice creams, some fruits and vegetables. Okay, so I recorded that first part of the narration for this video last night, but I'm going for an authentic experience here, so it's gonna stay. And yeah, I'm sorry if it's too much for some people, but as one lovely like viewer of mine wrote, we are so human. So yes, we are. And yeah, what can I say? It's part of life. So you see here, I'm kind of starting again with my page, and I took a piece again of this white mixed media paper and matted it on a piece of turquoise cardstock that came, I'm pretty sure, with a Scraptastic kit. And I used a lot of adhesive because I really wanted these circles to lie flat. And again, I was happy with the positioning of them, but I just didn't like it. So, you know, you have a choice. Stay with something you're positive you don't like, or take a chance and maybe create something you like better. I'm kind of into the no risk, no fun type of thing, so I decided to add some mists. Shocker, huh? And I used packaging for it, another shocker, because that's what I'm doing now all the time. And yeah, because I put the matte medium on the circles, I could just wipe off the mists without a problem, because the matte medium kind of turns it into a non-porous surface, which means that you can just wipe off the mists. And I'm using here Lindy Stamp Gang mists, which are my favorite by far. Most of the colors I'm using here are from the Under the Boardwalk collection, which is a relatively new collection, and it has these beautiful summer colors. And I also used a mint color that came as part of the Très Chic collection, which is a more soft colors collection. And yeah, I really like that edition. I think, I mean, that really makes the page feel more like me. It makes it happier and summery and kind of fun. I don't know, it seems like fitting to me with the whole like ice cream eating photo, and just makes it more happy. And yeah, I don't know, it seems very bare just with the circles, as colorful and textured as they are. Yeah, and then I just added a few stickers from the Simple Story sticker sheet, and I kind of wasn't thinking too much about it. I think I ran out of vowels, and I just added, I think, a 1 instead of an I, and I turned an F into an E. I was kind of like, okay, I kind of want this layout done. And at the end, you will see this only in the still shot. I also moved around a bit the letter stickers at the bottom because I just think they look better, not all in one line. And also the last word, Switzerland, was kind of running off the page. I moved it a bit. All these things can be avoided if you start from the end of your title. I mean, if you know that end is going to be at the edge of the page. So I was just like doing my usual no thinking thing. So that's what happens. And yeah, that's kind of it with this page. Other than that, besides YouTube, you can find me on my blog, which has been kind of neglected in the last couple of weeks because I've been putting out, I would say, kind of like a lot of videos, so almost every day, and I just didn't have time also to keep the blog updated. And I'll try to get to it and at least post some of my layouts that are here on YouTube also there. I really want to make a post about July and how I've been using my computer and Silhouette more, and also trying to kill some of my some of the products that I have, like parts of my stash and supplies, like try to get some more supplies used. The only problem is that I have now, like, I think 4 kits on my table, so I'm kind of like kill mode or kit mode, or what should I do? And yeah, somehow I think in the last couple of layouts the kits have been winning. It's not a fight. And yeah, so that's it. And besides that, you can find me on Facebook on the Nicole Jones 911 page. My personal private Facebook page is currently just for family and friends, so I really appreciate it when people friend me on Facebook, but at the moment I don't share anything scrapbooking related on my personal Facebook page, so I just write on the Nicole Jones 911 group and the Scraptastic Facebook page, which is only for subscribers, unfortunately. But the Nicole Jones group is really, really great, and I think we have a lot of fun there, and we really inspire each other, and it really makes me so happy when someone posts there a layout that was somehow inspired by my layouts. It really, really makes my day. And yeah, and I also want to thank all the people for writing such great comments. I really try to answer every comment, but you know, some days it works, and then other times it doesn't. It is quite time consuming. I really try to answer all the comments that have questions in them. So if I missed somehow someone's question, please write me again. It was completely by accident. I really try to answer every question I get, and I really appreciate you lovely people taking the time to write comments. It really makes me happy. And I think it's 20 minutes long, this video, and even though I have been known to talk about nothing for very long periods of time, I'm kind of feeling that I'm running out of things to say. The layout, as I said, is interesting. No, it's growing on me, and I just think, or I hope that you know, you can learn a bit from my experience, or maybe get a few ideas of what to do when things are not really going the way you want them to. I think people struggle, or at least that's the feeling I get from like, you know, talking about this with other scrapbookers. Mixed media pages have a whole set of challenges that are kind of specific to them, and I hope this process helps you or inspires you, or you know, maybe gives you that push to try something and just go for it. You know, no risk, no fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.